Hey everyone, how you doing? So I thought I would come on live and just talk to you honestly about some of the reasons why we don't actually get results in our business. And I'm going to share with you from the angle of where I've been and also where some of my clients have been. I've got an eyebrow appointment in a minute and I'm looking forward to zhuzhing up my eyebrows. But before I get into that appointment, I thought I would share with you some tips. So let me just put a caption up so you know what we're talking about. And it's really to look at reasons why we don't get results. And there are many, but I'm only going to focus on a few, okay? Because I think it's really important that we understand what we're playing at, yeah? Reasons why we don't get results. And let me tell you now, it's not what you think. So get your pen and paper. Reasons why we don't get the results that we want. So let's type that caption in. This is mega important to me that I talk about this, because halfway through the year, some of us start getting slightly anxious about, oh my gosh, I haven't done anything. Oh my gosh, I need better results. Oh my gosh, nothing's working. Oh my gosh, I've tried everything. But some of those points I just mentioned there are relevant to what I'm going to share. So let's do this. All right, let's talk about it. One of the main reasons why we don't get results is because we're not clear on what we should be doing. A lot of you have got more than one business. A lot of you have a full-time job and you're also running a business. And I think we get a bit sticky. We get a bit sticky around the tasks we should be managing our time doing. And it can also get quite confusing as well in terms of, okay, should I work on this business today or that business today? What I see a lot is business owners that start up a business and then start adding on lots of other businesses before the initial business idea that they had is even working. And that doesn't make sense to me. You know, one of the things that I did, and, some of you might be able to relate to this. Good morning, how you doing? One of the things I actually did was I decided to start with training courses. When I saw my training courses were selling out, when I saw my online programs were selling out, my group coaching was selling out, I then went on to something else. That's why it took me a few years before I cottoned on that I needed to do my brand and marketing planner. That's why it took me a few years before it cottoned on that I needed to do international events instead of just basic events here in the UK. Not basic, but like nothing which really moved me so much as it does when I fly out to the Caribbean with amazing entrepreneurs that are from across the globe. So I'm saying to you today, the first thing you want is clarity. You want clarity on what you're doing, because if you don't have clarity on what you're doing and you're jumping from this idea to that idea, we're going to have a problem, because you will never know what you're supposed to work on. And even when you think you do, without clarity, there will be confusion. No clarity is confusion. So get direction, get clear on what you're doing. If you've got several businesses at the moment, I would definitely suggest you just focus on one until you've got the results you want. Don't jump to another business. Don't launch another course if your initial course didn't work, because there's clearly something that you may need to figure out, right? The second reason is around accountability and discipline. And this one will be a tough pill to swallow, but let's be honest. Some of us take on more than we can chew. There's nothing wrong with having ambitious goals. There's nothing wrong with having a vision for your business. There's nothing wrong with setting yourself a target. But the thing is, you have to implement. You have to make sure that what you're saying you want to do is done. And part of that comes through being realistic about your goals. Being realistic about your goals. Let me repeat that one more time. Being realistic about your goals. Because again, some of us set very unrealistic goals and then we don't achieve the goals, because instead of saying that we only want a £500 goal, it's like we're trying to say we want a £5 million goal. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I believe in all kinds of ways of generating money in your business. Sometimes I do zero work in terms of promotion, as I did in, if I'm honest, April and May, or March and April rather. And I made a target. I hit a target that I'd set for myself for the end of June. So it's not to say that you can't do things if you put your mind to it, but just manage your own expectations. Because if you've got a really big goal in terms of finances, that in itself is for some of you a pressure. So maybe detach yourself from a money goal and make it something different, but be realistic about your goals. Instead of saying you want to get a £500 sale worth of sales through your website, maybe say that you actually want to launch your website, make sure it works, and get 1,000 unique visitors on that site before the end of a 30-day period, as an example. So then the money pressure is taken off, right? And then when you look at what you're doing in terms of, let's say, being aware of how you spend your time, that's also important. A lot of us don't do audits, so we're just out here churning the most content and we're not even clear on what is actually getting us the results. So it's very important to make sure, and I'm going to type this one in as well, that you're aware of how you spend your time. Are you aware of how you spend your time? How have you spent your time in the last 7 days? If you want to know that, or if you want to start monitoring that, then download the insighttomarketing.com/app and you can get access to a 7-day log absolutely free. Pun intended. Absolutely free on the free app. So the 7-day log is on insighttomarketing.com/app. The other point I want to make is that you don't think about the bigger picture. So a lot of what you're doing may be, for whatever reason, very narrow-minded. So you only focus on certain things rather than focusing on income-generated tasks. Income-generating tasks or income-producing tasks will be tasks that mean that maybe further down the line, or as a direct result of doing that task, it may bring you in some money. So, for example, scheduling or writing captions for some of your posts, writing out an email series as an example, creating some video content, following up with customers, going back to people that asked you questions about your products and service and sending them your latest video. Yeah, going out and meeting people at an event where you know your audience are in the room, going out and exhibiting at events where you know your audience are in the room. It's all mega important. So I would definitely add, we want to make sure that you are aware of what you're doing and you're being mindful of how you spend your time. You're auditing. Yeah. So you want to be auditing and you want to be mindful of your time management. I think today I shared a video. Good morning. Today I shared a video with specific relationship to time management, because I know that's something a lot of us struggle with, and that's again why the results won't come in. We can't, as business owners, want to generate new inquiries, new sales, new customers, etc., unless we mentally understand that it takes work, that it's going to need us to actually sit down and block out time and not make excuses. A lot of people in business don't really understand the time management part, and actually I'm going to say the time management part and the planning part and the budget management part is really key. In business, if you want to promote your business and get results, you have to understand that a budget of 0 is only going to get you so far. You have to want to level up. You have to want to exceed your own expectations sometimes. So if you want to bring in lots of clients, but you don't want to spend time online, or you don't want to write that article, or you don't want to go out and meet people at an event, or you don't want to exhibit, or you've never got time to create content that converts, or you've never got time to research what your clients and prospects and customers might need right now, what their needs are, so you can then tailor products and services to their needs, then you have to manage your own expectations, because you telling yourself you don't have time is partially one of the reasons why the results won't come in, because you've got to make time to grow your business. All right, I wrote on the back of this St. Christopher's Hospice donation leaflet that I received after making a donation. And the final point I want to make is around self-belief and discipline. Yeah, you have to care about your business too. That's right. Self-belief and discipline, my final point. Okay? So if you know that you're in business and you don't really believe in what you're selling, and I see this quite a lot. I see it quite a lot. Especially now we're at the halfway mark. It's really obvious who genuinely doesn't believe that, even though they're telling me they're in business and they want to work on their business, they don't believe in what they're doing. Some of us should be okay in a 9-to-5. No disrespect, no shade intended. This is just a reality check for someone. Some of us need to be okay with a 9-to-5. Some of us need to be okay with just being a housewife and husband paying the bills. Some of us just need to be okay with being a homeschooling mom. Some of us just need to be okay with going out and working for someone else. Because being in business requires you to have self-belief. Yeah? And you need to be disciplined. If you're the type of person that when you get up in the morning, you're just like, I can't even bother to go into work today. As an employee, if that's how you ever feel, often, then it's no different when you're running your own business, but it's just that you don't get paid. Do you understand? You don't get paid if you don't put in the work. So I'm all for saying you don't feel like doing this, you don't feel like doing that. But one thing about business is, if you have your business as your main income, hear me out now, You have to understand that running a business is not the same as being an employee. Yeah? The only thing I would say is important to understand in terms of running a business and the relevance to being an employee is the importance of your working hours and understanding that you do need to switch off. So in the same way where you'd go into your office and come back from the office and turn off or hopefully shut down, just work with the family, do your time, you got to do the same thing in your business. Otherwise, everything else is on you. Everything else is on you. So you being able to make money in your business is about you getting up and taking action consistently on your terms. If you don't want to work Mondays and Fridays, like I don't work Mondays and Fridays, then don't. Because it's on your terms. If you don't want, to be online every day, you don't want to use Instagram, you don't want to do a Facebook business page, then don't. Because it's about you. Good morning, how you doing? It's about you putting in action that you're comfortable with doing and you being confident, right? How about I throw one more point in? And that point is number 6. And this one I always talk about. I'm going to give you a bonus point. And that is that sometimes we got too many sales offers going on. We're trying to do the most. Now, as I said, if you've come from an employee background, as I did, but remember, as an employee, I was working in the field that I'm in now. So some of you start new businesses that might be in jewelry making, but you work for the police. Or you might be working as an artist, but in your day job, you're, I was going to say a legal secretary, but I'll use that as an example. So there's different things you'll be doing that may not be relevant to your business. So the running of the business part, we sometimes struggle with. Yeah? And the running of the business part, if you struggle with that, that's the bit you need to get the help on in order for your business to grow. And there's no two ways about that. We have to actually accept that slow results don't just happen. Results happen when you put in the work. And yes, consistency is key. So my final point, which is the bonus point, is sales offers. If you're not focusing on a sales offer, like for example, I've said to one of my clients this week, we do our social media management, new profile, awesome client, amazing talent, creative. I said, what is your focus? Because we need to focus. When we're doing content for clients, we want to focus on a particular thing. You can't just be dashing out content like you're just some machine, pang, 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 pang. Your content has to be themed and be relevant to your audience. And if you're trying to sell something, it needs to have an offer on some of the posts at least. So look at your last 6 posts and see whether or not that's the case for you. If it's not, again, that could be why you're not getting any results. Provide a call to action and make sure that you have sales offers consistently. And I asked her the question, I said, well, what's the focus? And she said, you know what, there's not really no focus. I just want to get my message out. And the way in which a business operates has to be a bit narrower than that. If you want your business to thrive and grow, stop trying to sell to everyone, or you will not be heard by hardly anyone, okay? So if your results are slow, it's going to be one of the things I've mentioned today. Let me just quickly recap, okay? And if you've enjoyed the live, do throw up some emojis. Check out my last post as well. I've got some awesome tips on there around content. Depending on when you watch this video, if you can't see the post around content, just message me. I'll make sure that I send you the link. But it is my latest post currently as of today. Right, so the first thing you need is clarity. Second thing you need is accountability and discipline. The third thing you need is to be realistic about your goals. So it's one thing saying you're going to do something, but you need to be able to implement and execute. The fourth thing is that you need to be aware of how you spend your time. That is one of the biggest things that I think a lot of us do, overcommit to things we cannot deliver because we're being unrealistic about our time. The fifth thing, be aware of what you're doing. So keep yourself accountable, yeah? Be aware of the things you're doing, but also why you're doing it. Yeah, it's a bit stronger than just the accountability message. Be aware of what you're doing and make sure you do it, but be aware of why you're doing it. Yeah? And then point number 5, if I don't believe in your products because of how you show up, I'm not going to buy from you. So you have to have ultimate self-belief in what you're doing, and then you have to be disciplined. The routine you create will help you improve your results. Small baby steps are better than no results, no steps at all. Okay? Speaking of steps, here's Ronk Steps, the lovely lady I was talking to you about yesterday in my live. And the final point, as I said, is about sales offers. So we need to make sure that you are offering sales. You got products and services, business, want to grow your business, we need to make sure you're selling. And that does not have to even feel like sales. Trust me. So I hope you've enjoyed the live. I'm going to upload this right now onto YouTube so you can watch it from the beginning. But do share this. Do tell someone who you know might be struggling with sales to watch the video, because a lot of us are like halfway through this year. We haven't sold one thing yet. But listen, I know some of you are out here doing the most. with your pretty aesthetics and your Instagram looks like it's popping and your posts say amazing things. But the reality is, business growth requires a transaction, payment, exchange of goods and services, usually for some kind of profit. Yeah? So if you or members in your team are not aware of what a business is about and what's required, running a business isn't for everyone. Some of us need to go back to 9 to 5 or just stick to hubby's paycheck and be housewife and just call the business idea, because what happens is you end up being disappointed, because you can do it, but it requires all the things I've told you today, and these are only a few of the things. It requires all of the things. If you want to know more about key questions to ask yourself as a business owner, if you want to know more about how to create awesome content, go to my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/inspire your biz. That's soundcloud.com/inspire your biz. When you go on there, there are some recent podcast episodes that I know will help some of you. Tune in and then tune into yourself. Listen to your gut. Is your business making you come alive? Are you doing what you actually love, or are you just doing something that pays the bills? If you're in a job and you're getting paid, but you're not putting the work in with your business, then find a balance or give up on that business idea. I definitely am not going to sit here saying to anybody, keep going, never give up. No, give up. Give up if you're not seeing the results. If in the last 6 months you've not seen any results, if in the last 6 months you've not wanted to implement anything that's got you results, you've not wanted to invest any time, you've not wanted to invest any money in your business, then give up. Okay? Because some of us are hanging on to this dream of being in business morning, when actually we just need to go and get a 9 to 5. And that is the harsh reality check. Saying you're in a business is very different from running a business. So we're 6 months in now. Take into account some of the points I've made. If you need the help, there's loads of help out there. Some of you are studying on YouTube University and have been doing so since January. So I'm going to ask you, what have you achieved from doing that? What have you implemented from doing that? What have you actually gained from all that time you've spent watching the ebooks, the downloads, the videos, the YouTube? Ask yourself these things, because slow results can be turned around really easy, but you got to put in the work. Okay? Have a great morning, and I'll speak to you soon. This video will be uploaded onto YouTube so you can watch it from the beginning. Take care. Bye.